Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the elders, great millstone. And Shalom to all y'all come out there pushing the truth for the four corners of the earth. Got some news for y'all. This New Jersey deploys troopers to help with nightmarish gas lines, man. And look at these. You got Jake out there. You got a helpless Edomite. You know, you got this fucking gook. His ass already bugged out. You know, nightmarish. A lot of people usually, when I was finding the information, you got nightmarish, you got apocalyptic. You know, which is a truly a blessing. And one of the brothers up there from the Baltimore camp saying, Jake was getting it in. I couldn't really find anything. He said Jake was getting it in with the police because the police were letting people that they knew, mainly heathens, Edomites, crackers, honkies, snow monkeys, that's what I call them, were getting in line in front of Jake, man, so that, Jake wasn't too happy about that, This is, it says, well, this is from CBSNews.com. It says, the long lines at New Jersey gas stations since Superstorm Sandy have gotten so nightmarish, state troopers have been forced to step in. CBS New York reports that New Jersey police have deployed troopers at all gas stations located at rest stops on the New Jersey Turnpike. This probably smell like ass. And Garden State Parkway to help organize massive lines leading up to the pump. More than half of all gas stations in the New York, New Jersey region are unable to sell gas due to lack of power or inventory. Two refineries that account for nearly a quarter of New Jersey's fuel capacity remain closed and are not expected to open for days. This is that today? Sure is. Time is flying. God damn. In the meantime, some drivers have had to wait up to 3 hours just to get gas, and lines have extended as long as a mile. Keith Mittensway, whatever, drove 60 miles from New Jersey Shore to the Alexander Hamilton service area off the New Jersey Turnpike to fill up his car, only to find out there was nothing left at the station. I got your ass. This was the worst I've ever seen it. This is totally terrible, Mitchway told CBS this morning. CBS New York reports that drivers appear to be patient for the most part, but the situation is not always orderly. One man said he was thankful for police keeping things in check. How you gonna keep his ass in check when the race riots pop off, man? I've been waiting here for 3 hours now, and the whole time on the parkway, people have been trying to kind of cut in. Of course, motherfuckers gonna try to cut in. Everybody tries to cut in when there's traffic, cut in line. Especially crackers. The crackers just hate that shit in school. Hey, you cut in line. Snitching and shit. Crackers got every goddamn thing, man. Shit. Alright. He told CBS this morning, so I'm really happy that there are police out here. Alright. It says EPA also says New Jersey EPA was Environmental Protection Agency also says New Jersey residents can use heating oil in emergency generators and pumps if cleaner diesel is unavailable. So here's a video.
For the millions of people who have no electricity, the need for fuel to power generators and cars is becoming more urgent. The supply is just not keeping up with demand. Shortages are spreading and lines are getting longer. Elaine Keano is following that story in Secaucus, New Jersey. Elaine, good morning.
Good morning. Just a few miles outside Manhattan at this gas station.
Hey, I love when they be zooming in on America, on certain parts of the country, man. Because America's so fucking huge, man. I was thinking about how many missiles are going to hit this bitch,
Here in Secaucus, New Jersey, drivers have been waiting for up to 3 hours to gas up. Some traveled from across the devastated region, where in many cases there is no fuel.
Gotcha, bitch.
At the Alexander Hamilton service area off the New Jersey Turnpike, cars were lined up for over a mile.
This is the worst I've ever seen it. This is totally terrible.
People like Keith Mittenswey drove over 60 miles from the Jersey Shore just to get fuel, and in many cases found out there was nothing left.
Been to 6 gas stations, and everyone I pulled up to now has been empty.
This fuel truck's
That is
engine was
great.
flooded by the storm, making it undrivable.
It reached this level, that means all the engine and everything went underwater.
Unable to deliver its payload, the truck was finally towed to meet the urgent demand for fuel.
The hardest part was getting in because the people didn't want to get out of our way. Everybody thought we were trying to cut in line.
More than half of all gas stations in the region are currently closed, either due to a lack of power or inventory. At one station in Cranford, New Jersey, people lined up on foot to get gas for generators being used in homes without electricity. For many, the need for fuel meant waiting well into the evening.
I've been online for gas for almost 2 hours.
I've been waiting here for 3 hours now, and the whole time on the parkway, people have been trying to cut in, so I'm really happy the state police are out there.
How much time did you guys spend
You
looking
little
for gas
bitch, that's
today?
why.
We went out earlier today, couldn't find any, so probably about maybe 2 or
She
3
look like
hours
she's
today.
straight from the park.
And it's been long lines everywhere.
Without any choice but to wait, Shannon Ortiz prepared food in her car as she inched closer to the front of the line.
If
We
this
need more
lasts
than
for a
that.
few more days, what's going to happen to you guys, you think?
I don't know. Everybody's running out of money where we live, and there's nothing open.
4 of the 6 oil refineries in the region were back up to full or increasing production on Wednesday. The other 2 still out, both here in New Jersey, account for nearly a quarter of the area's fuel supply. It's hoped that when those are back up and running, the area's shortages will be alleviated.
You got this one video, it's called Apocalyptic Gas Lines in New Jersey of Epic Proportions, man. Check this out. Got this corny ass fucking music, man. That'd be a cracker. This is where the gas line begins.
It's 630 miles of battered coastline, and that's in New York and New Jersey alone. We go to Hoboken, New Jersey, and 2 pictures that say so much. Wading through the river of water there, and also a very determined piggyback ride to safety.
You should be used to
ABC's
goddamn tsunamis and shit. Gook should be used to that water shit. They most high stay sending them tsunamis and waves of their asses, man.
Alex.
Well, Diane, here are the streets of Hoboken. Still much chaos tonight. This is a medical unit truck that showed up to help someone stranded in this apartment. People are just trying to figure out what to do. There are trucks like this one all over town trying to make sure that people get to safety. Many of them are frustrated and running out of options.
He might be a tail.
The bottom of the bathtub, as one neighbor calls it, First and Harrison in Hoboken. This is the site stranded residents thought they'd never see.
I wish this shit turned out like Katrina. You see you see what the got the military's doing and shit. Well, this is what they're gonna be doing, you know, when all hell breaks loose, man. Rationings and shit like that, but they ain't gonna be so nice.
Rescue crews busting their backs to get each person out, step by step, one by one. And clearly has been patiently waiting her turn for the last few hours.
You can't communicate with anyone. You can't find out what's going on anywhere else. We've just been in this little island.
Hoboken is just across the Hudson River from Manhattan. It's the city where Frank Sinatra was born, and tonight it's 25% underwater. ABC's Sam Champion got a bird's eye view today.
The flooding that we're looking at in Hoboken, this is Wednesday that we're flying right now. The storm made landfall on Monday night. That's when they got the water in. That water is still there.
On the ground, as many as 20,000 people may be stranded in their homes. Here, an entire block, taking turns using a generator to charge their phones.
Oh, that shit plugged
and
up.
Make some coffee to stay warm. Some are braving the stew of sewage and rainwater. Dana Maddow and Daniel O'Brien decided to truck through.
It's scary. You don't know how long you're going to be stuck here. You don't know how you're going to get out of town.
Dramatic scenes playing out across the region in the desperate hours since Sandy hit. Last night, New York police helicopters airlifted Staten Island residents off their roof. Up and down the Jersey Shore,
boy, we're gonna miss us. Gonna take that shit up.
House after house, crumpled to bits. And for
Damn.
many stranded here in Hoboken, there's no relief in sight. And Diane, I'm standing in what's supposed to be a busy intersection, but if you look around, as far as the eye can see, nothing but water. And of course, for the people who live here, the urgency is only growing. Diane?
Thank you, Alex.
On the interstate, man. Hey, that's see every time see they even show you in the movies, man. Every time there's a goddamn a big situation, man, everybody always haul ass on the interstate, man. Other people, motherfuckers don't learn, man. Everybody always tries to get out of that city. Like when Esau brings his plague over here, after just like in the movie Contagion, that's what they plan on doing. When this plague comes over here, motherfuckers are gonna try to run to the next city and shit. Just like in Contagion, when you try to get to Wisconsin, it was closed. Everybody tries to get on the interstate. That's the somewhat fastest way to go. But this shit happens. Traffic and shit, man. Motherfuckers don't think. Anyways, I looked at the word Sandy, right, in the All-Night Etymology Dictionary, man. It says a nickname for Alexander. Ain't that a bitch, right? Having hair of yellowish red color, which he did have. The nature of sand. Alright. Alexander, Alexandros, defender, which means the defender of men. Alright, it says to ward off, to keep off, turn something away, defend, protect. Alright, andros, man, protection, strong, strength, power, courage, to defend. Alright, I ain't find nothing on that. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 27, it says, when your fear cometh as a desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. And the word whirlwind, the word there is, I'm going to display it.
Strong's H 5492. Sufa. Sufa.
Sufa or Sawapa or Sawpa or Sawapa, I was probably pronounced, which means storm or wind, a whirlwind. Now, which, you know, when you see a hurricane on the radar and all that, it's exactly what it is, you know. And so with that, call out Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah, double honor to the elders, great millstone. Shalom to all y'all. I come out there pushing the truth in the four corners of the earth, death to America, and shalom.